Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think I have to listen. Because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
We won't stop. We will not stop.
Sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right. It's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart. Doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now
See this? Now you cannot go.
Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled to
who are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, come on in, you guys. Come on in. It is Friday, you guys. May the 2nd, 2025. So, you guys, I know we came on just a little bit yesterday and I didn't get to get into the topic because my daughter came over and to visit and I wanted to share with you guys some stuff. I'm going to share it in this live. And it is going to be earth shaking for you guys. I don't even know where to even start. I have been, like I said, Naziah stays on my mind. She stays on my mind, but I want to show you guys something. We talked about the evidence that had been produced in the preliminary, but you guys, there's something. Oh man, I forgot to download it. Oh my God. Let me see. I forgot to download this one picture. Doggone it. I wanted to share some with you guys. And see, I come on so fast. I be like, where the heck is that picture at? I just want to. It must be on my other phone. I wanted to share something with you guys. You guys, y'all get it. Oh, I got it right here. Oh, I'll just tell you about it. I'm not going to share it right now. I'll share it down the road, but I got it. I'll share it down the road. Anywho's, you guys, some people was looking like, where's Frank? Who is Frank? And all this other stuff. Let me see who's in the building first before I get to talking, because sometimes there be a couple of people in here, and I don't want to say something when they in here, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but I just don't, because they take my content, and then they go over to their channel or whatever, and then they misrepresent it, and people get mad at me. So don't get mad at me, because I'm telling you, Sanja's in the building, Ruby Turner's in the building, Crystal's in the building, ESK Man is in the building. How you doing, ESK? Haven't seen you in a minute. Been hiding. Monique is in the building. Come on in, you guys. So everybody wanted to know who Frank was, so I went in here, and another channel found this. I did not find it. Another channel found, and so we're gonna play it so you guys all can see and know who Frank is. Okay, that's the first thing we're gonna do, and then we're gonna talk about these shoes. That's something we're going to do. But we're going to talk about Frank a little bit, because I got something to share with you guys. I know y'all don't know, and nobody else know, but I know. I know. I know. And it's going to start making a little sense to you. This disappearance of Naziah is it's really deeper than we thought. I wonder if Frank is gay. No, he's not gay at all. Here's an old clip. Let me share it with you. Video. Oh, excuse me. I've got two of them. Let's see. Here's the video.
To a Detroit business. The owner says he believes they were customers angry about a payment.
In fact, he says they returned overnight with a gas can and a lighter. Larry Spruill has more of the video from Frank's Auto Center on Detroit's East Side.
The owner tells me everything happened here Friday night at his auto center place. He says a customer was upset, came back up here and lit the place on fire. Take a look at the damage right along the front of the building. But he says the good news is it was all caught on camera. It's here in this video where the owner of Frank's Auto Center on Detroit's East Side, Frank Hatcham, says an angry customer allegedly tried to burn down his shop after they got into a disagreement Friday afternoon.
We had a customer come in and, he wasn't happy about the price. We gave him a price up front, fixed his car. He comes pick up his car. He said that's not the price we gave him. And he said he already paid us, which is he didn't pay us.
Hatcham says Friday night the customer allegedly came back to the auto shop and did the unthinkable.
Lit the place on fire. He had another person with him, and that wasn't cool at all.
The video shows the two men get out of the car. One gets back inside, while the other one starts to pour what looks like gasoline on the ground. You can see the other man inside the car light up what looks to be a piece of paper and then hands that to his partner.
Lit it, throw on the building, and they got on.
With flames starting to grow, Hatcham says luckily a customer driving by saw the fire and called 911. The fire did do some damage to the front of the building, but it could have been worse. Meanwhile, he has this message for the two.
So I want this guy off the street because, he could really hurt somebody out here. And I'm glad that he did it to me, because I'm going to be after this guy, and I'm going to make sure that this guy is locked up. The police is after him. They came in, they took fingerprints. The police is after him.
Reporting on the Detroit's East Side, Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Okay, you guys, that's Frank. So everybody wanted to know who Frank was and what was his last name. You got it right there. And that there's something about Frank, you guys. I want to share this with you. You guys, y'all gonna be the first one to hear this. Oh my goodness. I know Lisa say, I'm in training, but I'm listening. I see you, Lisa. So check this out. So Frank is his middle name. Frank is his middle name. And his first name, see, that's why you can't find nothing on this guy, because Frank is his middle name. Frank is not his first name. He goes by Frank because he don't want everybody to know who he is. But I know who he is. And let me tell you something. So, and it's going to make a little sense to you, and it's not going to make a little sense to you. But I got to do some research before I throw some stuff out there. Hey, Leisure, how you doing? So anyway, you know how Shannon has the nickname Shannon Love, NIYJUJU. You know who JUJU is? Nobody don't know who JUJU is. Frank. I can't even make this up. Now, I'm not understanding. Everybody was going around talking about, Jarvis is so in love with Naziah. He wouldn't share this. He wouldn't share that. But Shannon had a relationship with King, and Shannon has a relationship with Frank. And Shannon has a relationship with Jarvis. So he's got 5 kids by Shannon. And says shut the front door. I know. I'm just telling you that Juju is Frank. You guys. Now, I wanted to share something else with you. And there's people is asking me for the details. I know. I see you. Say, SP, how do you know? I know. Okay. But there's something that's disturbing me. And I wanted to share this with you guys. I didn't download it. I'll read it off to you. I'm going to try to download it so you guys can see it because, I know some of you guys in here make content too, and you need to have the receipt. So, I don't mind sharing. You just give me some of the credit, and then I'll start sharing this stuff. But y'all want to just take all the credit, and you don't even mention me. And so I don't like to share my receipts. So something that you guys missed on the evidence that they had in the hearing in the murder case of the missing teen, Naziah, they had these things that they received, the defense received. I'm going to share this with you guys, and I'll probably put up the receipt too. Diesel's like, oh, yeah, you're going to take me outside, honey. They've got a sealed paper bag with that contains the black hoodie. Then they've got sealed a pink bodysuit. Oh my goodness. Let me let the dog out because he's not going to stop until I let him out. Hey, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? You want to go outside? You said, Mommy, outside? Outside? Please don't disturb nothing. Tearing up my grass. I just put it down. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. So let me start over. So they got a black hoodie. They got a pink bodysuit. We all know about that. They got Nazaya's card, her ID card. Okay, and we know that is her school ID. They also, let me share with you guys this. Okay, you guys put a one in the chat or you listening, because this is something that you guys are not paying attention to. Guys are not paying attention. You have to pay attention. It don't cost nothing, but you just got to listen. They also got the trunk door handle swabs. The trunk door handle swabs. So what came off the trunk door handle? The trunk. I don't know of what car, you guys. I don't know what car. Are you guys listening? And they got trunk speaker swabs. So you know the speakers that be in the trunk, they got DNA on the trunk door handle and the trunk speaker. Okay? Now, if it's somebody's car like Jarvis's car, of course they're gonna, we know they got his fingerprints. But if they got Nazaya fingerprints or Nazaya's blood on the trunk door and the trunk speaker, and what else do they got? The driver trunk speaker, and they got the trunk door, what did it say? Frame. You guys, I'm not making this up. You guys want me to share it with you? You want me to, so you can see it? So you can see? So do you guys want to see what I see? Do you guys want to see it? I'll share it with you, but these are some of the things that's in the evidence. I can't even make it up. So this is why they're saying she's gone. Jojo Poppin', I knew you was gonna say yes, ma'am. You must be a content creator because you asked for the details. Leisure, yes. Monique said yes. Okay, hold on. Let me download it. Uh-oh, not enough space. Free up some space. I'm gonna download it. I'm cool. You're good. I don't mind. I downloaded, but it didn't tell me to upload. So what the heck going on here? What the heck? Okay, let me go out. Because I know I was reading it in, okay, there it is. Share. I'm gonna share it. Gmail. Mail, Gmail, Maps, print, Google, save. Doggone it. I'm trying to save it. You guys. Lisa say. That's crazy. Why I can't share it with you guys? It's making me mad. It's making me mad. I wanted to talk about something and I don't even see where my pictures are at that I can share. Okay, hold on. Share, edit, lens, trash. We go up here. Move to the archives. Album. Nope. Doggone it. I don't know if I could share it with you. That's crazy. Hmm. 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 Well, shoot. I don't know. I'm gonna I'm gonna send it to myself. Uh it's okay, just read it. Yeah, I did just read it. But I'm gonna send it, like I said, I could always send it to myself and maybe that way I can get it. Okay. See, that way I won't lose it. Dang, it came right on up. Same way. Anyway, you guys, let me see. Let me go back over this again. It says a black hoodie, pink bodysuit, Naziah Harris, blood card, ID, trunk door handle, trunk, speaker swabs, driver trunk speaker swab, trunk door frame, and a folding knife. They kept a folding knife. Now, I wanted to share something else with you guys real quick before we get off in here. Let me see if I can find if it's a video. Is it a video? Oh. Let's see if this will open up.
Brand new suit. And leaving it right here like this. And it look like it's blood right there. Look at it. I know what blood look like. Definitely giving blood, bro. And definitely a brand new ass suit, man. This bitch ain't got no crease and clean as hell. Blood on her back. Who the fuck leaving a brand new suit right here? Come on, man. Definitely blood, bro. If you don't think that's blood, you crazy, bro. I know what blood look like. Yeah. That's why I'm motherfucking.
There's a reason why I wanted to share that with you guys. Take a look at it again because I want you guys to see this. It's not going to make any sense to you in a minute, and it's going to make some sense to you. I hate to say it.
Taking off that brand new suit and leaving it right here like this. And it look like it's blood right there. Look at it. I know what blood look like. Definitely giving blood, bro. And definitely a brand new ass suit, man. This bitch ain't got no crease and clean as hell. Blood on her back. Who the fuck leaving a brand new shoe right here? Come on, man. Definitely blood, bro. If you don't think that's blood, you crazy, bro. I know what blood looks like. Yeah. That's why motherfucking.
Yeah, he was the first one to find the shoe. If you look, this shoe is nowhere near the river. So when the detective or Shannon Jones was testifying, she was saying the reason why they didn't pick up everything that was over there by the river is because there's a lot of clothes out there, and she wasn't going to pick up everything. Actually, this shoe is in the tree, in the bush. It's not even a bush. It's like somebody put it on the branch. I mean, let me tell you guys something. Okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. Trust and believe, if somebody was trying to get rid of something, they're not gonna go put it on a tree or a bush. They're not gonna do that, you guys. They're just not. It will be in the river, it will be in the lake or whatever. But to be in the tree, look where this is at.
Fucking taking off their brand new shoe and leaving it right here like this. And it look like it's blood right there. Look at it. I know what blood look like. Definitely giving blood, bro. And definitely a brand new ass shoe, man. This thing got no crease and clean as hell. Blood on the back. Who the fuck leaving a brand new shoe right here? Come on, man. Definitely blood, bro. If you don't.
Let me tell you guys something. This is not even Nazia's shoe. I hate to tell you guys this. This is why I was telling you guys, this is not even Nazia's shoe. When we looked at this shoe, let me see if we got the picture. We looked at the shoe. Well, hold on. Let me remove that. Let me remove that. So I want you guys to look at the shoe. Let's look at an image real quick. I got something to share with you. Look at here. Okay. If you look at Nazia's shoe, I can't make it no bigger, you guys. I wish I could. I can't even make it. She said the video. Oh, you want the video? She was wearing white and black or navy blue. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, this shoe that she has on, these they're either Air Force, Jordans, whatever, but they are with a white threading. I mean, with the black threading around the shoe. With the black threading around, when they make the shoes, and I look for this shoe. And they're basically are made up there in Detroit or Chicago, basically Chicago area. Like the shoe with the black, she's got black threading on her shoe. Let me show you another picture real quick. Look at the shoe. Look at the shoe, you guys. This was on Facebook. Her shoe, the shoe they found. The shoe they found has the white threading. What I mean by threading is the the thread that's holding the swoosh, the not the swoosh, but the surrounding of the shoe is the white threading. The shoe that Naziah wears, the red and black Air Force, has the black threading. You guys, y'all don't see that? Please tell me you see it. Let me see if I got a better picture. I don't have a better picture. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen with you for just a minute. So look at the shoe that Naziah is wearing. You look at it very good, you guys. Look at it very good. That's her shoe. It was not edited. That's the original picture of her shoe. I went and got the original picture to see. That's why I was showing you guys this image right here. That's why I was showing you guys that picture right there. That's the original picture of her shoe. Let's look again at the guy that found the shoe hanging on the bush, because that's what he found.
Fire to a Detroit business.
Oh, no, not that one.
If you don't think that's blood, you crazy, bro. I know what blood looks like. Yeah. That's why I'm motherfucking.
It's not even the same shoe. I'm gonna try to play the original, you guys, because I don't want somebody to think I'm playing. Let me try to share my screen. You guys see me? Do you guys see the screen? Let me full screen. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Where is it at?
Ain't nobody just motherfucking taking off they brand new suit and leaving it right here like this. And it look like it's blood right there. Look at it. I know what blood look like. Definitely giving blood, bro. And definitely a brand new ass shoe, man. This bitch ain't got no crease and clean as hell. Blood on her back. Who the fuck leaving a brand new shoe right here? Come on, man. Definitely blood, bro. If you don't think that's blood, you crazy, bro. I know what blood look like. Feel me? That's why I'm motherfucking.
You guys see how far up? They're not even near the lake, the river. They're not even near the river. I don't know if you guys can see what I see. Like I said, I don't have the setup like I want, but let's play it one more time. Just because. And you guys, I don't know.
Ain't nobody just motherfucking taking off they brand new suit and leaving it right here like this. And it look like it's blood right there. Look at it. I know what blood look like. Definitely giving blood, bro. And definitely a brand new ass shoe, man. This bitch ain't got no crease and clean as hell. Blood on her back. Who the fuck leaving a brand new shoe right here? Come on, man. Definitely blood, bro. If you don't think that's blood, you crazy, bro. I know what blood look like. Feel me? That's why motherfucking.
Okay, okay. So I wanted to share. I don't know if you guys get it. I'm starting to see something I don't like to see. You know, I shared with you people's character, setting cars on fire and things of that nature, and doing things and such, and then they've got, like I said, let me see, did it come through so you guys can see the, oh, I don't know why this picture is coming up like this. I put share on there, but it doesn't give me, it says quick share, it says drive, Bluetooth. It doesn't give me my photos. I don't know why. Let me see if I can go with the drive. I don't know. I'm saving it to my drive. I don't know. Maybe it was inside the book bag. Remember, she was saying bye to her friends that she was not coming. What are you talking about, Yolanda? Yolanda, what are you talking about? JoJo says the DNA found on them items were also placed there from a net freezer, I believe. It was laid there to be found. Yes, it was laid there to be found. It doesn't look kiddo of blood. It looks smeared. It does look smeared. But, could have been somebody trying to wash it off, clean it off, or whatever. But, mm-mm, mm-mm. You know, they talked about, yeah, I don't know why this will not let me share it with you guys. I don't know. Let me see if I could pull it up now. Let me see. Image. Da 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 da. Nope. Nope. It does not let me. Anywho, you guys, I wanted to share that information. And like I said, this is the best information right here, and I can't even share it with you. Suspect in the murder of Naziah Harris returns to court for the preliminary. So News, CBS News Detroit, it's got on their thing all the evidence that they received. They've got 131 pieces of evidence. 85 was the black hoodie. 86 was the pink bodysuit, which, okay. Number 123 was Naziah's bloody card. Number 124 was the trunk door handle. Number 125 was the trunk speaker swab. Number 126 was the trunk door frame swab. And number 131 was the folding knife. Now, I'm going to tell you something. They don't keep something, they did talk about, that's why, somebody came on and they was like, oh, she got hit in the head with a hammer. And I was like, no, it was a folding knife, like a folding knife that made those puncture holes. And that's crazy. And I could see something like that, In court, they were saying something. They found some knives in the one car. They did not tell all the information, because they didn't have to. They don't want the defense to know what they got so they can come. I mean, they do have to share the evidence. They have to share that as far as, the car, the swab, what the findings was the blood, and all of that. Tina says, I see it, SP. The black is traced around the red, and in the other shoe, the red is not traced around. Exactly. This is what she told her friends, and they told police and Shannon. Only Shannon was angry enough to do something like that to her head if it happened, but I think it's all planned out. Exactly. Shannon, hey, I'm looking at Shannon could have they made it back from Ypsilanti, and Shannon found them or whatever. And she said, boom, 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 boom. Now go tell that. I don't know. When Frank that news clipping about Frank's car shop getting burnt up, that's not new. That happened back in 2021. I was just sharing that with you guys so you guys will know what Frank looked like, what his name was. Like I said, Frank is his middle name. Frank is his middle name. That's why you guys can't find him and find what he owns, how much does he own. So, I'm going to do some research. But Frank is his middle name. Frank is not his first name. His first name is like Juju, which Shannon got on her page that she says Shannon loves NIY Juju. That's Frank she's talking about. It's crazy. It's crazy. Jojo, before I put his name all the way out there, I will do some research for myself, because I was researching Frank, but I now know that that's his middle name. That's not his first name. His first name. She said he still sounds gay. Yep, he does. Anyway, you guys, I want you guys to kind of think about, and we'll come on here another time. I'm not going to stay on here today. I just want you guys to know that I am still looking. I have his last name. I got his last name. But Frank is not his first name. I got his first name also. Oh, I know his last name. It says it on the video. But yeah. I was looking up Frank. Anyway, you guys, we're getting closer and closer of understanding what actually happened. That's why I was, because some we were talking about yesterday, we were talking about how, let me see. We were talking about how everybody was saying that, Neziah was groomed. And I'm like, I take my dog to go get groomed. I literally take my dog. Can't somebody just come in my house and start brushing my dog and washing my dog and doing stuff to the dog and all this other stuff. And yes, he goes through therapy, and yes, he's on medication, and yes, he has a doctor, and yes, he gets groomed. He's our baby, and we're taking care of him, and he's living a good life. But nobody's just going to come in my house and start grooming my dog. So I was kind of like wanting to talk yesterday about how we use that word groom, like oh, he groomed her, he groomed her. Yeah, he make it to her look like he was her best friend. He love her, she's this, she's that. He played game with the kids. I even seen that he texted her one time and said, get your ugly self off the thing. You ugly or whatever. And then the kids be like, oh, you know. And then he was like, Naziah. Well, he didn't say Naziah. He just said, my niece, let her be great or whatever. And he was telling Brittany or not Brittany, Brooklyn to get off the page or something. So he just loves playing with kids. But I look at the situation like, can't nobody come in my house and start grooming my kids. Even if it was my kid, you're not going to be over there brushing their hair and taking them out to eat. And I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? You're not taking me out to eat. You're not brushing my hair. Why you want to pick up the kids? No, pick me up. Take me out to eat. Take me, let me make $25 or something. But so Shannon and grandma is really responsible for this young lady. They are, you guys. Shannon is the aunt. She's not the one that adopted the kid, but she's staying with the mama. You guys understand what I'm saying? And she's a grown woman. And that's your sister's child. And you should be protective of her like you protective of your kids. Or no, let's not say that, because you're not really protective of your kids, because you put your kids in danger too. He was trying to essay your kid and probably did. His own child. He didn't care who it was as long as he can touch and feel and whatever. No, Vira's friend must be dude on video. Send that to Vira. And then he sent it to them. Well, like I said, and then like I said yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I said when the one detective or the search person came on and said the shoe was stuffed inside the onesie, they messing up some stuff. They just messing up some stuff. And then when she said she did not do a DNA on the shoe, I kind of was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Why would you not do a DNA on the shoe? Because you know what? And here's the sad thing. They did find blood on the pink onesie. They found blood on the pink onesie, and then they found blood on the hoodie. But it's so weird to me that you guys found everything that we did not see when she got off that bus and she walked along. We didn't see the black hoodie. Yeah, we seen a black hoodie at school, but we did not see no black hoodie. And people be like, but SP, it was in her backpack. Well, we didn't see no pink onesie. It was in her backpack. It could have been. So you're saying the hoodie was in her backpack? The red and black and white shoes was in her backpack? And the pink onesie was in her backpack? And it could have been in her backpack. It's those shoes are not the same shoes. So now what? Now what are you going to say? If those are not her shoes, now what are you going to say? You guys? Because I don't think Jarvis is running around with two pair of Air Forces. Now, I think somebody bought two pair and then put one out there, but they put the wrong one out there. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I seen it, but I don't know where I seen it at. I can't remember when I seen it. But there was a picture, and I was looking at the shoe part, and the other little girl, and I don't know her name, but it is Shannon's daughter. I think her name is Janiyah. She had some red and white Air Forces too. But the shoe was, I couldn't really see the shoe as good as I wanted to see to get a really good look. But she did have some shoes too. And you guys, I just can't sometimes with everybody's just going to see what they want to see. And at the end of the day, Kim Worthy, I guess that's the Attorney General or Chief Police. She said they're not looking for anybody else. They got who they want. They got the main person, and the investigation is over. They got who they want. So you guys can get mad, but Kim said that. And you can be mad at Annette and Shannon all you want, because they were not good role models. You can be mad at them because they did not protect the child. But Kim is not interested in locking them up and finding out what lies they told. I don't know if they done made an agreement. But I'm telling you right now, that there's a lot of crazy stuff in this case. And somebody told me that Jarvis told somebody in the jail that he wasn't the one that killed her. So that tells you that she's gone. But of course, that's what he would say. But that tells you she's gone. That's what I said. I said, He said he ain't the one that killed her. Shannon did, and Annette helped Jarvis cover it up. That's what JoJo Poppin said. If he said that, he knows a lot more than what us people as one knows. Exactly. Well, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you know. Yeah. She said 2 plus 2 equals 4 from her freezer. Hmm. Well, I think I wish I could share this with you guys, but I'm not even gonna try to. I'm gonna get me some rest. I shared with you guys what I wanted to share with you guys, and I hate that I don't have so much room on my phone. SPESK man is asking, if Jarvis did not kill her, then why not come clean and go down for murder, possibly for someone else? The antifreeze takes me out all the time. I wonder if that's what he forgot at AutoZones and not. Well, the only way that you can answer questions like that, you have to talk to a person that is a pedophile, a person that is a murderer, and they know how they think. You're not going to know how a person that does those type of things think. You can't think on that level because you've never been in that situation. But he's going down anyway. Even if they don't get him for murder, he's in there for the rest of his life. He's 40 something. If he got 50 years, he's not getting out until he's what? 92? That's just 2 charges. That's for the SA. And let me tell you something else. Them other girls coming out, he's probably going to get charges on those girls too. Because why would they not? If sexual abuse is a crime, why would they not charge him for the other girls? They're going to charge him for the other girls. So why not just take it all? That's why you don't tell. Because it doesn't matter if he tells or not, because he's in there for life. He's never going to get out. And this is what they're looking at, whether he did it or not. He's gone. He's done. He's like a turkey on Thanksgiving. He's never going to get out. He's done. You put a turkey in the oven, the turkey's not going to get up and walk away. The turkey's done. It's going to get cooked. It's going to get cooked on 350 to 400 for 2-3 hours or whatever. And when you open it up, everybody, you're done. You're done. Make some dressing, get you some cranberry sauce, get you some giblet gravy. You're done. He's not going to ever get to come home again. And I'm sure that's what we want. And I'm sure we're still not satisfied. I'm sure of that. Because people are upset that, Annette didn't protect this girl. And she didn't go looking for the child. And Shannon didn't go looking for the child. And then they lie and say, oh, we did. We went up and down the street. Oh, we went to the school and everybody was gone. And oh, we did this and oh, we did that. We want to catch them in a lie, which even though if they lie, it's not jail time for lying. If they didn't go look, you don't get jail time because you didn't go look. You could say you looked, but you didn't. You could tell one person you looked and you didn't. And they find out that you was at the courthouse drawing up paperwork. They could tell you went shopping. They could tell you went and got your hair done. But I'm going to tell you guys something else. And you guys already know. And it's just the way life is, There's a thing called karma out there. And I hate what happens because if it doesn't happen to Shannon, it's going to happen to her children. you know, because they're a part of that type of environment. SP, have you seen the post floating around? Allegedly, Naziah posted and said to Harry, someone go get her, and posted the address. No, I have not. Remy, Remy girl, that's bull. I hate to say it just very bluntly. Naziah's gone. See, I always knew when the police said they got enough evidence. Okay, it's BS if it ain't on the news. Well, like when they said they got enough evidence, I'm like, well, what y'all showed, it's enough evidence to prove that you have a case. And then the girl's coming up saying, hey, he did this to me and I seen him do that. That means he's gone. Like, bye-bye. At JoJo, Remy girl said, at JoJo never said it was true. I don't believe it. So, yay. She said, Remy said, I don't believe it. I'm saying people are believing it. Oh. No, I don't believe it. No, I wouldn't catch a flight going out there knocking on the door and all that. He would have to tell, or Shannon would have to tell, you know. But, for them putting that shoe out there, they need to catch some charges. Even if they only got a year in prison or something, they needed to do that. But, the police, they made sure to check on the children and got them children away from them already. And you never know. They're not in the clear because them kids can tell some stuff. You remember when on the California City Boys case, that oldest boy, he told what he seen and why he was upset with his dad because he lied to him. That, and then on the Cody Bigsby case, his brother said something about what he seen or whatever. Don't ever think it's over. Don't think that these kids cannot be a witness to what they've heard and what they've seen. Well, he might be charged for murder. She said they're going to pick up Shannon in the net before the trial starts. I doubt it, JoJo. I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, I was gonna tell y'all. Okay, so right before we get off of here, I'm gonna share this with you guys. So you guys remember when Marquita, the Shannon's sister, her twin, and Marquita and Shannon was up. Shannon was over to Marquita's house, and Marquita was living with this boyfriend. And then somehow Mark D showed up, and they all showed up with the camera crew, and then they was filming them and all this other stuff. You guys didn't get the download of what happened, did y'all? Y'all didn't. Y'all seen what you seen, but there's a backstory to that nobody talks about. But there's a backstory to that. Okay, so they so Mark D and all of them is over there at the house, and Marquita's boyfriend had called. I mean, I guess he had a interview with Mark D, and he was like, they upstairs right now. They upstairs smoking, and they go up, they go to the girl's room, and they sitting there on the mattress, and the mattress on the floor, and they're like woo 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 woo, and they talking on the phone or whatever. So, and I wasn't there. Somebody just was telling me about it, and they said that I guess Marquita had called the landlord, and the landlord came, and next thing you know, I guess there was guns and stuff out there or whatever. And guess who ended up going to jail? The landlord. The landlord went to jail. I cannot make this stuff up. And the landlord was in court, and I got to see and it had to happen because I seen the proceeding where the landlord was in court. And she said, shut your mouth and keep on talking. And the landlord's attorney was defending the landlord, saying there was people on her property, and she just, I guess she wanted the girl out, Marquita, and she had a gun on her side. She has the right to carry a gun, and she didn't shoot no gun. Somebody said somebody shot the gun in the air and everything, but the landlord went to jail that day. You see, when you deal with ninjas, you see what happened. You cannot make this up. The people that was there would have to tell you about it. I can't tell you about it, really. I can only tell you, I was laughing, and I told the girl, she said, who, SP? What do you mean, who? Who you talking about? Who you want to know who? I done said so much. I don't know. The landlord went to jail. So I guess Marquita and them, they called the landlord, and the landlord went on over there, and I don't know, they all got into some kind of argument about who can come and stay and leave or whatever. And somebody said that the landlord pulled out a gun and shot it in the air, and they arrested the landlord. And I don't know if she shot the gun, but she had a right to carry a gun. She had it in her holster on her side. Was the landlord that went to jail? Yeah, the landlord went to jail. Y'all, and we done missed it. That was a whole hot mess. Yeah. So I'm not saying that Jarvis didn't touch this girl and do some things to this child. I'm saying that, if you really look at the whole situation, if they did go to Isley-Annie, they delivered the car, they come back, they at the shop, and then King left, and then who showed up? Shannon could have showed up. Annette could have showed up. The girlfriend could have showed up. A baby mama could have showed up. But something happened. If all of that is true, let's just say all of that is true, that they did deliver some red Jag or some red car or whatever, and she rode with them. We now know that there is blood that's in the trunk of the car that is Naziah. And it's in the trunk of a car. And it has to probably be that blue car. It's in the trunk of the blue car. Her blood. Because they're not keeping swabs going, oh, well, we got Jarvis's fingerprints. Oh, we got Jarvis's this. Do you guys believe that Naziah was still with Jarvis and Ypsilanti? Well, I don't know about all that. All I know is, and Remy, this is what I'm saying. You have to put this into your your information now, because it is so, it is true. I'm telling you. I mean, you don't have to believe me or not, but some of the evidence that's received is they got swabs of the trunk door, the trunk handle. Well, let me see. The trunk door handle, the trunk speaker, the trunk door framing, and a folding knife. Okay? They found that stuff, and they don't, if they don't find something, they'll just tell you they don't find it. But if they're using it as evidence, that's saying that, guess what? There's either DNA on that stuff or the blood is on that stuff, and it's probably Nazia's. Because if they come and get, like what I'm trying to tell you guys, and I mean, I can't say it no simpler than what it is. It's very simple math. 1 + 1 is 2. That if they sent over to the defense the black hoodie, the pink bodysuit, they didn't say nothing about the shoes. They didn't say nothing about the shoes. But they did send over the ID card. And then it says the trunk door handle. Then it says the trunk speaker. And then it says the trunk door frame. Remy Girl says, I believe you. Yeah, because you know what? I don't be trying to mess with the mess. And then JoJo say it's Nazia's blood from Annette's freezer. She wasn't wearing any of that. Well, you know, that's your opinion. I understand. That's a lot, though. That's a lot to keep somebody's blood in your freezer. That's a whole lot. I'm not saying people don't do stuff like that, but you know. Well, the freezer keeps coming up because people believe what they believe, and they have a right. They may know something that we don't know, but I'm not. Hey, that's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know. She said, "Why have a bio freezer at home?" How do you know it's a bio freezer? JoJo Poppins, how do you know it's a bio freezer? It says it. It says bio freezer on it. Because people buy freezers all the time, and they just store food. They store meat in the freezers and stuff, and things of that nature, And hey, she said it's written on it. It says it. Well, Remy Girl says, what freezer, y'all? I'm behind. I don't know about all that. She said, send me your info. Y'all got my phone number. You can send it to my phone number. You know my number. Because people have freezers all the time. And I'm not saying what you're saying is not true. She said, "Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back." All right, well, I'll stay on here for you. We were going to get off, but JoJo Poppins want us to see, and she could send it to me. I can't send it to y'all because let me see if I take this out the equation. Maybe that'll. Oh, snap. Come on now. Okay. Hey. Okay, I'm sending a picture. It wouldn't let me do it because I had another app open. Okay. So let me go get this picture for you guys. Let me get this picture for you guys. It let me send it over. That's what was the problem. I had an app open and it wouldn't let me send it. Now y'all get to see what I see. Do, 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 do. Yep, there it is right there. Let me download. Okay. Exit out of there. I'm back. Jojo, do you see it? No, not yet. Hold on. It finally let me do something. She said she sent the picture. You guys know I will definitely put it up there. Jojo, you ain't sent me no picture. Jojo, you ain't sent me no picture. Do you see what? You ain't sent no picture. But here, you guys, I'll share this with you. I got the picture of the thing right here. Check it out. Check it out. You guys see it? She said, I sending it. Okay. I'm waiting. You guys, do you guys see it right there? You see what they sent to the I took a picture of it. I can't make it no bigger. Oh, the only okay, hold on. I know how I can make it bigger. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me crop it. You see the whole thing now, right? Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm making it bigger. Okay, let me go over there and get it. Oh, snap. It didn't do it. Okay. Okay, maybe it do it now. Oh, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. She said, I'll just take a screenshot and expand it. Yeah. Well, I done sent it over 2 or 3 times. I did. I did do that. But it's just not sending it over. I don't know why it's not. Oh, here, let me. Hmm. Okay, now let's see. It says upload complete. That's what it says, you guys. It says upload complete. But when I go into my photos, let me look and see if it's somewhere else. Because sometimes it could be somewhere else. Let me see here. Ah, got it. It did do it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now somebody is. Okay. Okay, you guys, we got it. Hold on. Image. That's bigger. Now can you see it? Now can you see it? Okay. So Jojo Poppins says, Jemiah Cooper says, know it all. I hate people. Okay. She says she sent it. No, we don't know it all. We want to know it all, though. Okay, she sent 3 pictures. Um, I don't know. An isotemp freezer, specially designed for laboratory use, to intend for the storage of non-flammable laboratory products, including frozen red blood cells, frozen regenerated red blood cells, frozen plasma, and cryopreserved tissues. Hold on. I'm going to look here. I S O. That's weird. She said, I can see it real good now. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Um, I don't know about this, you guys. I don't know about this picture here. Let me look something up though. See, that picture kind of looked photoshopped to me. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Yeah. That picture looks photoshopped to me. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Well, let me look at this picture. She said, "Go look. It's a pic of my house." It's real. It's a video on Shannon's page. Well, you know what? Send me the video, send me the link to Shannon's page where I can see this at. Because see, it's just a. She said, okay, yeah, send me that. Unless this is a old. She said she gonna send it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Mm-mm. Those freezers are very expensive. And they usually come really small. The small ones are 13, 1100. They don't even look like that. What is this in Annette's downstairs, this freezer? I don't know. She said she gonna send it. I don't know, you guys. Anywho's, it's real. It's a video on Shannon's page. Well, the bad thing about the whole situation is, like, it's crazy. Anywho's, what else was it? She better hurry up. Come on, JoJo, hurry up. Because I'm finna get off of here. Let me go check on the dog, you guys. Hold on just a moment. She ain't probably sent it yet. She said she sent it. Okay, let's see. Let's see, you guys. Come on, JoJo. She said she sent it. Nah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, she showed that. Let me see. If you guys want me to go find it so you guys can see it, I will go out and find it. Tina said yes. Please, SP. Okay. Let me share my screen with you. Hold on. Let me look. Okay, let me put it on pause. Okay. Let me share my screen if I have it. Is it? Share screen. Oh, can't share the screen yet. Let me go get it. Drop another nugget. Let me she found it. She said and okay, it's gonna take me a while to find it, you guys. Hold on. Cause I don't wanna share all these kids and all of that. It's on the reels or something. I don't know. Doggone it. What did y'all just do? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if I can find it, you guys. Cause I've got her on here. But I don't want to share her stuff because she got kids on here. And I don't want the kids to be on here. Um hmm. Hold on, you guys. I'll share my screen. I'll share it out. Oh man, it's got kids on there, you guys. I just can't. I just can't. You can't. There's no way I can hide the kid's face if I. You guys understand what I'm saying? Oh, and the pretty babies. They're so pretty. I'm looking for one particular. Okay, just hold on. Uh, oh, y'all can see this part. Hold on. This is Jarvis's. I mean, Nazia's brother talking. Let me see. Share.
To the house, I don't know, doing whatever.
Okay.
They cracked down on a lot of skip houses. Messiah was not found in none of them.
Okay, and then later it was found she was way in Ypsilanti. She's here.
So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, she moving this fast. It must be a movement. She must be in a vehicle or it must be mobile, moving body, something. There's no way you at these spots that quick. I mean, my sister fast. She can run fast, but just like thinking of like, how I'm looking at the mileage and distance and stuff, how far, she has gone, and it's just crazy. Like, then when they look back, I look back at the court, when they saying all the spots he been stopping, River Rouge, it's crazy. Far out Ypsilanti,
Hotel rooms he checked in.
Yep.
But being that she wasn't reported missing to the very next day, do you think that because your grandmother didn't go down to the police station and say, look, she missing, she didn't come home, y'all, it's past 4 or 5 hours, she really didn't press the issue, they probably could have issued an Amber Alert, maybe, that gave him time to do more to her body, like dispose of it, or... So you do agree with that theory,
I do agree.
He had more time because they waited that whole 24.
Yeah, had to. Yeah, like they wasn't. I feel like they wasn't on it like they was, like they should have been.
Only because the auntie saying what the friends saying.
As soon as when she went missing, and they found out, like, you feel me, like they was putting all the pieces together. Like some stuff was making sense, but at the same time it wasn't. Like her school ID was found over there by Henry Ford.
In my hood, and I'm so motherfucking mad about that. That's why I'm from 7 Mile Evergreen. I'm like, I know he didn't come this way and drop a clue bomb over here.
It's crazy. And it was a old lady found it.
Yes.
She was across the street and she didn't even want to touch it because she didn't want to be a part of it. And I understand that. But she said it was just something about the ID. Then once she seen it on the news, she was like, okay, now let me go get this ID.
Yeah.
She picked it up to the best of her ability. So shout out to her. I do appreciate her. And she, see this. So.
What's another crazy theory was the one shoe in the outfit that was found with the hoodie at River Rouge.
That's deep. They found both her shoes.
Oh, they ended up finding both of them?
I think they found both her shoes and a piece of clothing, and the DNA did match, and the hoodie matched too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what I thought was strange.
Did you see the holes in it?
Yes.
And the blood?
Yes. What I thought was strange was that the outfit looked pink, and then the shoes was like red and black. It looks as though like she changed because I don't see. It didn't look like that was the last outfit in the last picture to me. So that gave me indication. Did she go home when she got off the bus and changed and met him somewhere else?
I'm thinking if she probably has some clothes in her bag or something.
Yeah, because it's like these clothes.
The kid said Natalia, she was in the bathroom and she had some clothes in her bag. So I think she has some clothes in her bag.
Like she packed some clothes in the bag. Yeah, because that make more sense because pink and red don't go. And I'm thinking the way she looked kind of stylish or a young girl that's trying to get the attention of an older man, they come their best foot forward.
Then she had, then they caught a picture of her on the bus with her coat on and her book bag. And she, that be playing back in my mind every time. Like, dang, she got a book bag. My little sister was on a bus by herself. She got a book bag. You know what I'm saying? Never not knowing what's inside the book bag.
Yeah.
It could be another phone that he gave her or something or anything.
A lot of people were saying that there's another phone. There's another phone.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. But sooner or later, I feel like he should tell us, everybody, where she's at.
The truth.
So this case we can get justice for my little sister because everybody's hurting and I don't think nobody want to live with this,
It just seemed like the whole city is in an uproar. I want to bring up your grandmother is getting harassed.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to,
They're throwing things at her. They yelling out things. They got it. I mean,
that comes with the internet, but like I said, I'm gonna clear that up. Like, y'all could just ease up on her, just ease up on her. Like, I feel like the attention should be more on Shan. That's what y'all should be looking at right now. Like, my grandma, like I said, she was sticking her O and she was blind. Even though she should have been on it and should have did her job. She old, and y'all can't take that away from her. So I'm gonna just clear that up.
Yeah, everybody
focus on Shan, not my grandma.
Okay. Because everybody know when you live with an older grandmother, you can get away, a grandparent, you can get away with a lot more than with your own parents.
I know a couple. Everybody, it's a couple of grandmas. I know it's a lot of grandmas out here that's strict. I know probably even a couple of y'all parents was probably strict.
Of course, yes.
And that's just honestly, like, everybody not, perfect.
So they out here harassing. I mean, they taking pictures, catching her at the grocery store with the kids
and stuff, all types of stuff.
But I just think, I'm not saying they not going to do the same thing to Shannon because the public is in an uproar.
Yeah. Everybody mad. I'm mad myself.
I mean, I've never seen a case this
big,
and the people is mad. Like, people are angry at the grandmother. People are angry. They're angry only at the grandmother. They going around saying she locked the refrigerator, the food up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Put the lock to it. She had her own little personal fridge. We had our own fridge, and she made sure we was good on food.
Yes, because nobody was malnutritioned in the home. They said, when I read a few things, they said that nobody was like underweight. The kids wasn't abused, no marks, because CPS definitely did their job with that. They gonna check out the kids.
Yeah, they gonna have a personal conversation with the kids because I went through that. Like, before, when we got adopted by my grandma, we used to have our own social workers. They used to come out, question me and my little sister, ask us questions and stuff. We used to just keep it honestly with it. But, like you said earlier, a lot of families sweep stuff up under the rug and you'll never know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're at your grandmother because of that. They at Shannon because they feel like, Shannon, you knew.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you dealt with him before you even dated him. You already knew his background. Regardless of what he got locked up for. You feel me? Probably gonna be a child predator no matter what.
In every range of their life.
Stay with him, man. And ain't you, even when you a person, don't you gotta wherever you live, you gotta knock on the door and you gotta tell your neighbors or whatever
Well, it's been said that every Halloween, I think they have to turn themselves in. Child predators, they can't be out. They have to turn themselves into the police station till Halloween is over. It is public information that you do have to report that you are a child molester. You can't be around certain like
you can't be around kids.
Playgrounds, all of that you can't be in that facility. But like you said, he was working with a lot of them. Mm-hmm. And then here we have King on the stand who wouldn't even point him out. Yeah. When they asked, was he in the courtroom? What do you think about that?
Can you refer the question to me one more time?
Yes. That King was who was on the stand, mm-hmm. which is Jarvis' partner that they stated in court. They asked him, do you see Jarvis in the courtroom? Can you point him out, point on a piece of clothing? He said no.
I feel like you're a part of it. That's because remember when they said that he had somebody else with him?
Yes. He was driving.
It was think about it, it might be. That was probably with Jarvis, and it's hard to say, but he don't want to say it. He's not trying to give it up. He's trying to give himself up.
Yeah, he stated that Naziah was with him that day in the car and that, but he wouldn't point him out in the courtroom. And I feel like he's guilty too. I feel like both of them did something in cahoots with each other.
For sure. I feel like if police watching this or anything, any detectives, anybody watching this, I feel like y'all should look into it.
Well, he locked up right now on a violation. Yeah. That's why he was in a jail suit, because they got him you can't come into police contact on probation. And he's actually was locked up for beating his pregnant girlfriend up. That's why he was on probation.
But do you think he did that on purpose? Just to be in there with Jarvis? I just
feel like he knows more than what he's going off. He's covering for a friend. Mm-hmm. Even when they called, he was happy to hear from him. Like, what's up, man? Like, it's certain things I wouldn't accept. Mm-hmm. Nobody can call me that's on trial or about to go to trial for the disappearance of a little girl I saw him with.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I couldn't answer. I couldn't put $1 on the books. He was saying, you straight want me to put something on the books? It's like, wait a minute. I know we can't pick our family, but we damn for sure can pick our friends and associates.
I agree. I totally agree with you.
So, with that being said, I want to thank you for coming, sharing your story, and telling your truth. And what else you got coming up if you like to discuss right now with us?
I do have music dropping and all. I'm finna start my YouTube. Well, I do have a YouTube page, Life with Bard. You can put all caps. Okay. And I'm finna, just this is a lot for me. So I feel like doing YouTube, starting YouTube, I feel like it helped me, like therapy for me,
Yeah. So is the music therapy for you? Yeah, I didn't know you did music. That's good.
I love music. And anybody that want to work with me, I'm willing to work with you guys. Just please, when you come and you talk to me, just talk to me with love, support, and just keep it respectful. That's all I'm asking. Appreciate y'all for your time.
Okay, we thank you so much. Thank you for coming. We looking to hear more from you. We sorry about the circumstances we had to meet you upon. And justice for Naziah.
Yeah, everybody, y'all scream justice for Naziah.
Okay, I still couldn't find it, you guys. I was looking, but then I got distracted. I wanted to see, was he ever on a news clipping about his sister? No, he did that, and anywho's, JoJo did send it, but I try to put it off into the search. Let me try one more time. I'm gonna put it off into the search. You guys hold on. You guys just hold on. Okay, I can't find it. She said, put it in the search just like it's on the video. It was hard to find it for me. Put it in the search like it's on the video. Let me see. Okay. Okay, let me go back. Okay, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay, let's see. Video. Let me see. Share the screen. There it is. We will not go with the audio. It just don't it don't do well without the audio. But there's the refrigerator that she was talking about. Juju was talking about right there. Hmm. Wow. Okay. I mean the freezer. There's the freezer. Jojo Jojo was talking about that freezer right there, you guys. Um hmm. Well, that is a bio freezer. She brought it, she backed it up. That is a bio freezer. It's an isotemp freezer and it's for laboratory. No, trust me, ESK, that's their even though you can't read it, that is their symbol right there. I looked it up. I looked it up. If you look up isotemp freezer, that's their logo that's in the back. That's why I said, like when we come on here, um, you know, we make sure that we don't put false information out there. And so, Jojo brought it, she brought it and she sent it. And I wasn't going to stop until I found it for you guys because, anybody could take a logo. Yeah, yeah. Just, look up that logo, Isotemp Freezer, ISOTEMP Freezer. And that's their logo. And I wanted to see the video and she sent us to where the video was at. So, and she is dancing. Behind her is that iso temp freezer. And that's what they're made for. They're made to be very cold, they're colder than the average freezer. And so it's not edited, it's not cropped. That's what the freezers say on the back. It would have been different if it was just a still picture and I'd be like, I can crop that and make that show. But with her dancing, and that is an original picture. Are those even legal? Yeah, they are. Actually, like even if you had like a dog, a search dog, you purchase those type of freezers to keep things so that you can buy them when they're no good and secondhand. You can buy those anywhere though. I mean, Jojo, I was like, and I'm still kind of thinking to myself though, that's a long reach to keep somebody's blood, you know what I mean? But I get why you saying what you're saying, because there is a freezer which you can keep a person's there. Yeah, you can tell it is old. It is old. But she came with them receipts, y'all. Hey, Jojo was on it. She was like, "Yep, it's not photocrop. Hey, the girl was dancing. The pictures right there, the freezers right there, and everything. And I was just looking, and I let you guys see what I was looking at when the brother came on. I didn't start it at the beginning because it's probably long and everything. And you got to remember, he's 18, 19. He's still a kid. He said the DNA was on the shoes and everything. He said they found both shoes. He said they found both shoes. And he also said that the DNA was on the shoes. I'm telling you guys, and he just probably heard what he heard, but they did not do analysis on the shoes. They don't even have them as the evidence anymore as far as the shoes. Does the net work the job? No. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. So, yeah, we check things out. It may take us a little while, but we'll find it. His friend sent that video to him, I believe. Yeah, and I think if I would have went to the beginning, we would have probably heard how he found out about the shoe and everything. But he was like, yeah, they found both shoes and everything. But think about it. That's not even close to the river. So if the river even, because it snowed and somebody hiding something, they don't just throw it in a bush that's not even near close enough for the river to come up on. They don't do that. I'm just saying. They do not do that. And so I'm just not understanding. And when you can't understand it, it's just not true. Like, I just believe that those clothes was planted there. The shoes don't match up to the shoes that she have with the black threading. I can't make that up. I didn't Photoshop it to be, I didn't touch the shoe. I actually can, but I didn't. I wanted to know if the original picture with her wearing those shoes, was it black threading? And it was black threading on the shoe. And I was like, that's kind of really strange that this shoe has the white threading and the shoe that she's wearing. But I'm going to tell you guys something, and I'm just being honest with you. I'm not going to really make a big deal out of this shoe. And the reason why is because, even though we got a big close picture of the shoe, she said, what basement? What are you talking about, the basement? Rennie says, dancing in the basement where Jarvis meets her at. Shaking my dang head. Yuck. He's horrific. Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get off of here because we're going over stuff and we're going over stuff and we're going over stuff. And I really do not mind, you guys. I don't. Matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm going to still be going over stuff and over stuff. It's just never, what's got me a little bit upset right now is that the chief of police that is got this ball rolling and going, Kim Worthy. Matter of fact, let's find her. Matter of fact, I'll find her. Kim Worthy, she is Naziah case. She said she is not looking for anybody else. So Jarvis is going to have to come clean. ESK says, SP, I agree. I feel those clothes were planted also. What was Annette's profession when she did work? if you have that info. Annette haven't done work for a long time, you guys. Annette hasn't done work for a long time, but I did have that info. I don't know what I did with it, but um, she actually held a really good job, if my memory is correct. I think something like, let me remember, Annette. She had a really good job. Let me think. She I'm gonna tell you right now, she's not a dumb female. She's not a dumb woman. Annette. Annette. I don't know. You know. Um I can't remember what she did. I can't remember what she did. Yeah, the twins, I think they're CNAs. They're CNAs, you guys. So let me get off of here. She said a medical field in some way. I don't remember if it was the medical field. I thought it was something more like counselor or something of that nature. Something where you have to dress really nice. I don't think it was medical. I would have remembered if it was in the medical field. It wasn't in the medical field. See, Jarvis's woman that he lived with, um, she's in the medical field. And then, Nay, the one that lived on 400 or 4th and uh, Alexandria, she's in the medical field. And then Shannon's in the medical field. And then as that suburban at the time, she lied and said she didn't go see King. But King said, yeah, she came down to the shop and he looked through the car. He said she came to the shop. And nobody wants to be really around this guy. They just don't. I get that. I understand that. But you can't lie, you know? She did. And she have a real bad mouth too. You know? These some big women. You know? Anyway, you guys, let's get off of here. I'm going to call it a day. We've been on here a long time. I want to thank everybody coming in. Hopefully, we'll find some more information. I just now looking at that CBS report of what they have and they sent over to the defense is telling me that she's not alive. If they looking in the trunk, they said the trunk frame. They said the trunk frame, you guys. The frame of the trunk. Do y'all not understand how important that is? They got information, they got swabs from the trunk frame. That means that's got to probably be blood. So that girl that he borrowed the car from said she didn't clean the car. No, you didn't clean the inside of the car, but probably in that trunk. You know, blood seeps, and I mean, you may not even see it sometimes. So she didn't do no detail cleaning. She didn't get off in there and you know. And then they said they got this folding knife, a folding knife. But why would somebody stab the baby in the head? Stab her in the head? Okay, so she had the black hoodie on, which we didn't see her have the black hoodie on, and stab her in the head. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off of here. Be good. Be safe. And be nice to each other. Bye.